Now, you may recognize me from the Chamber of Commerce or Kiwanis, or perhaps even Project Help Long Island. And as you may know also, tomorrow, December 1st, is Giving Tuesday. And I have the great pleasure today of having the outreach staff from the Parent Resource Center on Zoom with me, and we're going to talk about a lot of things. And why don't we all introduce ourselves? Let's start with that. Go ahead, Nicole.
Hi, I'm Nicola Celta. I'm the Executive Director of the Parent Resource Center. I've been involved with the Parent Resource Center for about 17 years as a former board member and as someone whose children took classes there. And now I am the new Executive Director.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm Johanna Menzel. I have also been involved with the Parent Resource Center for a number of years. My children went to the PRC. My husband went to the PRC as a child.
Wow.
And now I am one of the outreach teachers.
Wow. Thank you. Who's next?
I'm Maura Mazzei. I am also a teacher in the outreach program for the smallest children, the infant class. I also had my children at the PRC, and nice to be here.
Nice to see you.
Hi, I'm Hope McCullen. I'm the Vice President in charge of outreach. I've been in that position for a long time, probably 6 or 7 years. And basically I organize and run the program with the help of all these people who are here today.
Great. We've got two more. Yes.
I'm the outreach liaison. I actually started in September and it's been a lot of fun so far.
Great. And Katie, you're on mute. Okay, there you are.
Thank you. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Katie Swift. I moved to Port about 3 years ago and was thankfully introduced to the PRC immediately, right when I got here. And it's been a lifesaver. So my kids are still part of the PRC. We're still very much involved. And I just became a member of the board recently. And I'm new to volunteering with the outreach team. And it's been such a pleasure so far.
Well, it's wonderful to be introduced to all of you. I neglected to say that the Parent Resource Center is located on Main Street in the beautiful landmark building. And so, Nicole, you are the Executive Director. Can you give us a little background so that folks can understand what is the Parent Resource Center?
The Parent Resource Center is a modern day community center that was created by parents for parents and kids to be connected. We have a myriad of early education classes like music, dance, and paint, play, and party opportunities for small children. But we also have an outreach arm that provides services for children who are disadvantaged in the community.
Now, I mentioned also, and it's an important day tomorrow, you know, December 1st, Giving Tuesday, vitally important because from what I understand, you know, the Parent Resource Center and the outreach program, you are a nonprofit program, and the help and support of the community is so vitally important to everything that you do. So can someone tell me, paint us a picture of what is Giving Tuesday?
So Giving Tuesday is a day that we encourage people to support not-for-profits in the community, and especially the Parent Resource Center now more than ever needs the help. Because of COVID, we've been thwarted from doing our fundraising efforts, some of our large events, and indoor classes. So we need the community support now more than ever. And the money that we raise for Giving Tuesday goes not only to our operation of the Parent Resource Center, but also to our outreach program, which provides an enrichment program for children in need in the community. It also provides scholarships to take Parent Resource Center classes, summer enrichment for children, and we've done a myriad of things to help with the immediate needs of the families this year. And I'm going to have some of the other members speak more about that, but we've had coat drives, diaper drives, and we've tried to facilitate giving families what they need during this time. The COVID pandemic has really impacted a lot of our families.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. So let's paint a picture here so that the community can learn and understand everything that is vital to the outreach program. So anyone, feel free to jump in and start about all of the help that you provide to the community. Anyone, feel free to jump in.
So Hope, I was going to turn to you.
So the outreach program primarily in the past has been a program mostly to provide a preschool-like experience or a mommy and me, caregiver and me type of experience for children in the community for families that can't afford this. And so that has been the focus of our program in the past, and we were running it 2 days a week last year prior to COVID. And once we were hit with COVID, we obviously could not have an in-person preschool-like class. So we really had to change our focus, and we did a bunch of drive-by events where we provided gift cards for groceries. We provided crafts for kids to do at home. We provided outdoor toys and equipment, whatever the families needed really. And also, we surveyed the families to find out what they needed help with. So if they were having trouble with food, we directed them to the food pantries. If they were having trouble with rent, we directed them to the community chest. And then this fall, we were able to begin the outreach program again, the Stepping Stones program, which is our preschool-like program. We had to reimagine the whole thing, and with the generosity of Sands Point Preserve, we've been able to run it outside at the preserve. Wow. Starting in September. And that's been a great opportunity. We do crafts there. We do a circle time with yoga, songs, movement. They get to play in the beautiful new woodland playground. So really we try to provide every type of enrichment to these kids, the same thing they would get at any other preschool-like environment.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And if I could just speak to the classes for a minute, to expand on what Hope said, it's a great first class for these children and the parents. Their children are learning to be in a group setting, to listen, to follow directions, to work with other children. It's a lot of class readiness. And I think it's also nice for the parents. Maura and I both do a Mommy and Me class. It's a really nice opportunity for these parents as well, to meet with other parents, to have these connections in the community. So it's a wonderful, far-reaching program.
It sounds it.
Javiera, do you want to speak a little bit about the transportation to the program?
Of course. So every week there's a couple of families that use transportation that's provided by the PRC at no cost. So it's very important, and I cannot begin to express how much gratitude these families have. Not even just the taxi families, which is from the hometown transportation, who's like such a sweetheart, Ray, and he's been so kind to us to help us even when we've had like a ton of stuff to give to the families. But the transportation is really crucial, and a lot of these families wouldn't be able to come because they don't have a means to get there, even though it's at the Sands Point Preserve, even at the PRC, they had transportation over there too. So even in general, just speaking with like the relationships with these families, these are some of the most grateful people I've ever met. And it's not just their kids that leave the smiles on their faces, but it's also the parents. And it's so sweet because on the last day, some of them made cards and like they brought gifts, and like even because we have a WhatsApp group to send messages and to communicate, and all the blessings that they send and all the thank yous, it's like so much. And it's like a lot to take in, because they're like, please let everyone know that we're so thankful for this, that we're so happy, like, especially during this time, to have something like this. It was really sweet. And like, they're looking forward to the winter program that we're hopefully having online. And they love the class so much that they were sad that the class ended because it was outside, but it's obviously getting cold. So I can't, like, they're wonderful. Like, I can't imagine working with like a different group. They're great.
Thank you. Thank you. Was there a diaper drive or a coat drive? Can we speak about that?
Yes, our diaper drive.
Can't hear you.
You're muted.
There you go. There you go. Maura? No. Try again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, there you are.
Hi. Our families, everyone was hit very hard by COVID, but in particular, our outreach families have really struggled in this period. And when we did a survey to find out what the greatest need were, it was diapers and wipes for their small children. And we started in June and have done a series of diaper drives, different ways. We've had money donated and we went to buy the diapers ourselves. We've had people sign up for different diaper sizes and come and deliver them to our landmark building. And it has been a wonderful help to the children and the families in our communities. We've been able to buy in bulk, which has brought down the cost. A lot of our families do not have the money to go out and buy multiple months worth of diapers or wipes at a time. They wind up paying much more for it. So this has been a great program that we've done and will continue to do.
Wow. Katie, did you want to say something?
Sure. So just in terms of the PRC board, it's really a group of parents within the community who are able to get together, and obviously virtually during this time period, but really unite to focus on key initiatives, fundraising, different opportunities throughout the course of the year. And the outreach program is obviously a major part of that.
You know, we live in a beautiful town, right? Port Washington. Who doesn't love living here? It's a beautiful community, spectacular harbor, and we've got the Sands Point Preserve. And it's so easy, I think, to not realize the need that is not maybe, but absolutely within our community. We get caught up in our daily lives, right? And we're thinking about, our to-do list, what we have to do. And right in plain sight, there are folks that need our help every day. And it sounds like this outreach program here at the PRC is so vitally important in getting kids off to a great start in life. I have to ask you, how can folks get busy right now to help you, to support you? What can they do?
So now is a great time to give. We have a Be a PRC Superhero campaign going on. And so on our Facebook page, you can find a link to donate directly to that campaign. And all of the donations made right now that are from new and lapsed donors are being matched by a generous program from the Angela and Scott Jagger Foundation. So all of our new and lapsed donors will be matched up to $7,500. So this Giving Tuesday, now more than ever, is a really great time to make a donation to the PRC. And just in what you had said, Kathy, when you give to this program, the money goes directly towards children in our community. So these are children that you're going to school with, that you're ultimately going to be on sports teams in your town, in your community. And when these children get these early enrichment opportunities and they build a sense of trust and relationship with the community, the benefits are exponential. So early childhood intervention or any kind of support that parents and children get at this age makes such an impact, and more so than any other time when you intervene in a child's life. So we really encourage the community to come out and partner with us and show us support this Giving Tuesday. I also wanted to thank the Alana Benjamin Group. They had sponsored our last diaper drive, which was really great, because we were able to give so much to these families this year, and also to Community Chest, who supported us and given us gift cards and household necessities for our families.
Where can people go for more information so that they can see what it is you need and how they can best help you?
Well, they can contact me at director@parentresource.org if they want to get in contact with the Parent Resource Center. But also on our Facebook page, we encourage people to like us on Facebook. All of our Giving Tuesday information is on Facebook, and the link to donate is there as well.
Like and share, like and share.
Oh yes, definitely share. Okay. Yes, thank you.
And
Well,
I just wanted to mention
yes, please.
also that the community does a great job supporting us, and often we will post on Port Moms and Dads if we have an immediate need. Like, for example, we just ran a coat drive, and we really wanted to get the families exactly what they needed. So we asked for the exact sizes of everyone in their household, and then we created a Sign Up Genius. And we, not only put it on the PRC page, but we also, each of us posted it, as well as, other people in the community and on some of the community pages, and people signed up and dropped off, gently used coats in the right sizes. So our families got exactly what they needed, which is so important because, you don't want to give them a coat that's not going to fit or not be useful. And so it really works out nicely. And we have also a holiday gift drive going on, which this year, because of COVID, we're just collecting money, but we will have a gift for each child. So there's lots of small opportunities, and there's also bigger opportunities if you just want to give money. But there are other opportunities if you want to give $25 towards a holiday gift for a child in the community, or if when we have these specific drives, if there's something that you're able to offer, we're always, thrilled to get that.
It sounds like there's some way to help everybody. That there's things that everyone can do, whether it's small or whether it's large. Everyone can be helpful to the Outreach Center. And it's vitally important that our community does support the Outreach Center. So I'd like to say thank you. Thank you, Parent Resource Center Outreach staff. Thank you for all that you do. It's important. It's vitally important. And please, everyone, support the Parent Resource Center, support the Outreach Center, give what you can. And this is Kathy Levinson. Have a beautiful day and have a beautiful holiday. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you. Okay?
Thank you.
Did you cover what you needed?